Enter award-winning hotelier Alex Polizzi. Her mission, to work out if the Walpole Bay Hotel, with its rich and colourful past, will also have a future. What the hotel inspector doesn't know is that she's walking into the crossfire of Jane and son Justin's bickering.
Jane, Alex Polizzi.
Hello. Welcome to Walpole, Alex.
Thank you so much for inviting me to come.
Oh, it's lovely to have you here.
The family's feuding even extends to the decor. Justin wants to modernise, like his design for room 305. While Jane believes the room should remain, like room 103, firmly planted in the hotel's Edwardian past.
Now, I'd like to go up to my room.
103
Lovely.
is a lovely little old four-poster with a balcony on the front.
Fantastic.
But Justin...
Or 305, which is a wonderful new four-poster bed on the top floor with the best view.
OK, thank you very much. I'll go and look at them both, if that's all right with you, and then I'll make my decision of where to stay.
Will you all decide on 103, Alex?
305.
103.
305.
103.
Be 305, Alex.
As part of her investigation into the Walpole's woes, Alex will stay the night. She must choose which room to sleep in.
What a nice lift.
I think she's going to fall in love with Walpole because people do. And I think as Alex goes round the room, she will see that every single room is different, but it has its own little character, apart from the modern one, of course.
305 is, in my opinion, the perfect hotel room. It's got everything in there to a grand scale.
This is my least favourite stuff in the entire world. I never understand. What do people think it adds to a room to put little chunks of wood somewhere? Why is there a wine rack in here? Why is there a little table under the window? OK, for a start, the only reason the wine rack is here is because it's pine, and everything else is pine, so it all matches. This is actually quite nice. And you know what? It's immaculately clean, too. Whoever chose the art should be put up against a wall and shot. I see what Justin's trying to do. He's trying to make a modern, clean-looking room, but it's just done with such awful taste. What on earth is this bedroom doing at the Walpole?
Justin's inferior design has not gone down well with the hotel inspector. Next, it's Jane's traditional room 103.
Well, straight away, the bathroom is a lot less impressive. I hate carpet on a bathroom floor. First of all, men are not known for their aim. It just soaks in all the moisture from all the millions of showers that have happened, and so it's quite often a bit mouldy and rotting underneath the carpet. Look at this plant in this awful collection of pots. I don't like this little arrangement, and although I like the sofa, I still don't understand why there's not a table in front of it. OK, so I get it. The whole idea is that this is an Edwardian bedroom, which is definitely more in keeping with the Walpole Bay Hotel. And I think probably this is the way to go. Although this family clearly needs some help in designing their rooms, because although I didn't like the bedroom upstairs, I can't say I'm overly fond of this one either.
It's morning and Jane is up early preparing breakfast.
I don't know which room Alex stayed in last night, but I do hope it's 103. It's very cosy and comfy, and it's got an antique four-poster bed, and hopefully she'll get a good impression from that. But I think she may have chosen 305. Oh, I'm terrified.
On her way to breakfast, Alex can't help but notice the hotel's cramped corridors stuffed with all the exhibits that make up Jane's museum.
I mean, what the hell is this? Lovely milk bottles, but what it's got to do with Edwardiana, I've got no idea. And why have 5 typewriters?
Over the years, Jane has collected or had donated thousands of objects, including 22 sewing machines, 19 typewriters, 21 carpet cleaners, 40 milk bottles, 450 seashells, 32 suitcases, and even one action man.
I just can't quite believe that people come here and give Jane the limbs to their dolls. This is like a doll graveyard. Very spooky. Hornet's nest from France. I mean, why is that here? And don't tell me that that washed up on the Margate coastline. What there is here is a mass of stuff, and some of it is junk and some of it's good, and no one's willing to decide what should be chucked and what should stay. The overall effect is much less that of a museum than of a junk shop.
The museum is free of charge, but Jane's obsession with it is costing her dearly.
Good morning, Jane.
Good morning, Alex. How did you sleep?
Very well, thank you for the hot water bottle.
That's OK. And which room did you sleep in?
In your room.
In 103? Oh,
Yes.
I'm so pleased.
Well, I wanted to sleep somewhere that was representative of the whole hotel.
Right. Here we are, Alex.
Thank you.
Milk, cream and butter curls.
Ooh, butter
There we are.
curls. I
Butter
am being
curls.
spoiled.
You are, there we are.
So how much do you allow per customer for breakfast?
Oh, my goodness.
You don't know, do you?
I haven't got a clue because the costing part of it isn't important to me.
Right.
The satisfaction of the guests, the quality of the food and everything is important.
But I don't mind you not being able to tell me that, as long as you are aware that that is a question that needs to be asked
Yes.
and answered, whether it's by you or one of the kids.
Well, that side of it is me. So the kids couldn't answer because that's left to me.
After 14 years in charge, Jane doesn't know how much a breakfast costs the hotel, or even if they're making any profit.
It's lovely to be at a hotel where you can see that the family really care about customer service, but I am shocked and astonished about how little grip they've got on the financial side of this business. And you can't tell me that that isn't having an effect on how successful they are.
I haven't got a blooming clue how much it's going to cost us to serve a breakfast. Something we talk about doing, but we've never got around to doing it. And my problem is I just can't answer her, and that's what makes me feel silly.
Look, it's there, but it would be very easy to drive past. I think you'd be quite shocked if you arrived there and you realised that that's where you'd booked to stay.
But is it already too late to rescue this damsel in distress?
I mean, I've sold my car, I've remortgaged my flat. There's not much else I can put into it, really.
Despite only having 6 rooms, Mel markets Windsors as a hotel.
It's taken me about 3 passes in the car to finally spot where Windsors stands, because it certainly doesn't look like a hotel. Now I'm up close, I can read that it says Hotel, Bistro, Bar and Cafe, but as I was driving past, it looked like a wine bar with possibly some flats above. And there's a poster on the window saying Nails and Cocktails Ladies' Night. Now, if I was a businessman arriving and I saw that, I would get very nervous. Mel.
Oh, hi, Alex.
Alex Polizzi.
Hi, lovely to meet you.
So, walking past, quite easy to miss. You've got quite a small frontage and it's dark, and you don't have one of those arms that kind of say Windsors.
No.
It's not particularly noticeable, so that's definitely something we're going to have to tackle.
To get to the root of the B&B's problems, Alex will stay the night. Mel has booked her into the aptly named Green Room, a double priced at £100 per night.
So this is the Green Room, I take it?
Yeah, it is.
Very artistic headboard.
Yep, that was my own design, actually. And yeah, it should be really comfy.
OK, that's lovely. Thank you so much. So, first impressions about the room decor. There's an awful lot of decoration for a very small room. Swagged curtains, lots of cushions. Where do you put them in such a small room when you actually go to bed? And I'm not sure that I really approve of this. certainly not a room where you want any couple activity.
Like many guests before her, Alex is underwhelmed.
This isn't a hotel. It shouldn't pretend to be a hotel. It doesn't have room information, it doesn't have a phone. Basically, it's a let room, and she ought to make that clear so that people, when they arrive here, know what they're getting.
And things don't get any better as Alex moves on through the rest of the rainbow.
Oh dear. The room is painted eye-watering orange, not aided by the fact that the ceiling is painted in too. I'm not quite sure what these cushions are for. What does one actually do with them? There's a kind of leopard print bedspread and these very dark drapes, which I loathe. We also have some pretty unappealing desiccated fruit here. And, oh God, I'm so glad I'm not staying in this room.
So far, it's more Bet Lynch than boutique. Next, the Red Room.
Well, welcome to the knocking shop. It looks very pink and red, and there's a very nasty stain, which really puts me off. In fact, everything is just a little bit grimy. The attention to detail is definitely lacking. I mean, look at how filthy that light is. And this is something that Mel is ignoring at her peril.
Last to be inspected, the Blue Room.
Well, what can I say about this room except it's pretty small? I can imagine a 6'6" American would have quite a lot to say if he was shown into this room. Once again, this looks very tired. It really needs redecorating. The attention to detail is not great. Look at this. Look at the grouting around the bath. It's really manky. This is a bathroom that's small but far from perfectly formed.
Now Alex has seen the damage for herself, she wants to dig a little deeper into what's causing it.
Why did you get into this industry?
I've never worked in an office, never could. It was just an opportunity to do something a bit different.
I'm not meaning to be insulting, but...
When she's going to be.
I wouldn't think of you as a natural hotelier. Would you disagree with that?
No, I don't think I disagree with that at all, actually. When it's working well, it enables me to go to the gym and all those things. But it's now becoming like taking over everything. Like this week I've been here every day.
Yeah.
And when it gets to that point, you think, actually, is it really worth it?
How bad are things now? I mean, how long do you think you can keep on going unless the situation improves?
It can't carry on like this, that's for sure.
So rooms are down almost 70%?
Yeah.
With time in short supply, Alex has already identified what she thinks is a deep-seated problem.
OK, so there's a few things that interest me here. I mean, it wouldn't seem obvious to me that this was somewhere that business people would stay. I think you're making a mistake by advertising yourself as a hotel because, in my opinion, this isn't a hotel. This is a wine bar stroke bistro with rooms.
Right, that's really bad.
I think if you're saying that you're a hotel, then your expectations are much higher and you're more likely to be at least initially disappointed. Calling yourself a guest house or guest accommodation might do you a few more favours.
Alex thinks calling Windsors a hotel can only lead to disappointment for the guests, but Mel seems less than impressed with her advice.
Hotel is a key word for actually somewhere to stay. To somebody in Japan or Russia, guest house means nothing. Windsors guesthouse.com. I don't know.
Mel's reluctant to drop the hotel moniker. So how will she cope when Alex calls her taste into question? After a night's sleep, Alex is waking up, feeling blue, in the green room.
I hate the ceiling being painted in the same colour as the walls. It makes you feel like you're sleeping in a box. It's pretty oppressive. And the decorative order needs some attention. This, for example, which I think is unacceptably tatty for a room that costs £100 a night.
Next on the agenda, breakfast. a pivotal offering in any guest house. But Mel is not a morning girl.
The thing I dread the most is having to get into the kitchen. I was actually doing the cooking the other day, I couldn't believe it. I'm not doing that again.
As she won't do it herself, breakfast is cooked by Mel's loyal housekeeper, Janice.
Hello, Alex. Nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet
Would you like some cereals?
No, I won't, please, but I would love some coffee.
All right. I get you some orange juice first.
Thank you very much.
Oh, she's having scrambled egg, bacon, sausages.
I find this a rather disconcertingly dark room to have breakfast in. Everything looks a bit grimy. I'd love just to take everything off it and give it a really good clean and paint this bloody ceiling white too. I feel like I'm in someone's womb. And that looks lovely.
Thank you.
A breakfast of champions. Thank you very much.
Enjoy your breakfast.
I will, thank you. The scrambled eggs are perfect. It's good.
The breakfast may be acceptable, but the room it's served in has left her cold.
Feels slightly seedy. It feels slightly unclean. Mrs. Caulfield,
How lovely
Alex
to meet
Polizzi.
you.
Hello, thank
Welcome
you.
to Kingston. Do
Thank
come
you.
in.
Thank you so much.
To get a guest's eye view, Alex will stay the night.
This is the finest marquetry staircase in England.
Liz and Michael are keen to find out if she thinks there's room for improvement at their historic B&B.
This is an upstairs sitting room, which you're welcome to use if you want to watch the news. There's a television in there.
Did you take the render off the walls to expose what remains of the frescoes?
Some of it.
Okay.
Liz designed all 3 bedrooms in the main house with an eye on period opulence.
It's an angel tester bed, no foot posts, it's held up by the angels.
Alex is in the blue suite, priced at £200 per night.
This is the bathroom. Now that door is 15th century, and this is your loo, which you pull that up to flush.
Thank you very much.
It's a thunderbox.
Okay, lovely.
21st century comforts.
Fantastic, thank you so much.
Left to her own devices, Alex can begin a detailed investigation of the B&B.
Basically, in this bathroom, the problem is it's slightly overdone. The pink theme has taken it a little too far. We have the pink hand wash, the pink nail brush, and of course, the necessary pink talc. For me, that detracts rather than adds to the value of the room. It looks too fussy and it doesn't look special enough. I personally think there should be a law against pink towels. I also think that this room is far too cluttered. For example, we could definitely do without Grandma's bits. This is a nice piece of furniture. You don't want to clutter it up with this kind of stuff.
The blue suite is falling short of its heady tariff. Alex wants to see if the rest of the rooms tell a similar story.
Once again, this is a lovely room, really nice proportions. There's some lovely touches, like the sherry. But then, on the other hand, you wonder why? Why? What's the point? Once again, there are all these little bits in the room that don't actually belong here. They don't add anything. I think that for £200 a night, this room is almost there, but it feels a little bit old-fashioned and a little bit bitty. As for this room, although it's a nice idea for guests to have somewhere to sit that's slightly less formal than downstairs, it's completely unappealing. It's like an old people's home. And as for these, they're completely inexplicable to me.
Alex considers the lounge more grand than glam. The luxury country house market is fiercely competitive, and she thinks Kingston House, with its old-fashioned decor, is in danger of being left behind.
In some ways, I think that Liz and Mike are trading on how stunning the house is, how amazing the grounds are. They're not concentrating their attention enough on the bedrooms and what they're delivering there. These days, for £200 a night, guests really expect it to be perfect, and I think they could pick up their game.
But will Alex be able to lead the Caulfields out of the Dark Ages? Last night, Alex road-tested the jewel in Liz and Michael's crown, the Blue Suite.
I had a fantastic night's sleep. It's incredibly quiet here, but I was glad that I bought my own pillow. There's 4 pillows on the bed already, but they were all made of man-made fibre. They're hypoallergenic pillows, and I do like a bit of feather. And certainly the guest information leaves a lot to be desired. I mean, I'm not exactly tempted to go and visit their leisure centre, having seen these photos. It looks like some 70s nightmare, really.
Alex's bedroom has failed to live up to her exacting standards. Breakfast, however, has everything she expects from a luxury establishment.
OK. Good selection: kedgeree, devilled kidneys, kippers and smoked haddock. It's unusual. An absolutely delicious breakfast.
Suitably refreshed, Alex now wants to check if the leisure and conference facilities are as underwhelming as the guest information pack suggests.
Well, I'm very interested to see this. How much did it end up costing you?
Too much.
But it soon becomes clear the well-equipped annex packs a bigger punch than the feeble promotional material implies.
So this is the pool hall?
Yeah. Are you pleased with it?
Yes, I am, actually.
And do you ever use it?
I do. Liz
Do
doesn't.
you?
She hates it. She's not an avid swimmer. She swims.
Have you actively gone out and marketed yourself as a wedding or a conference venue?
Weddings, yes. Conferences, a very little bit of that.
Yeah.
But it hasn't worked thus far.
After spending a fortune building the facilities, Liz and Michael's efforts to market them have so far failed. Next, Alex wants to check out their website, a vital tool for selling Kingston House.
Make it full screen. You've got to click on it.
I have.
Click and it should come up.
Would you prefer to try it?
Well, I'm more au fait with this.
I should know better, but I don't.
This is our website, and these are pictures that you can... Oh dear. I can't make it work.
People can't book through your website, can they?
No, not at the moment.
Not online, no.
Okay. So I don't think there's photos of your bedrooms are particularly up to date.
But what do you do about it? You can only take a picture.
You can take a very bad photo and you can take a very good photo.
Well...
And actually, I think it looks less period than it does old-fashioned.
The tired and outmoded website creates a poor first impression, and the lack of an online booking facility could mean missing out on potential guests. In order to boost the occupancy in the 18th century house, Alex wants Liz and Michael to take immediate action. First, the guest rooms need to be brought up to 21st century standards. Any clutter and old-fashioned touches must go.
This is a £200 a night room, and you need to make it feel like it's a £200 a night room. And there's a very fine line to feeling like you're stepping back in time or you're staying with your auntie. A little bit of attention needs to be given to the guest information. Yeah. Very public housey.
Oh dear! How awful!
How awful!
This is just very plain. It's not glamorous. It's not at all Kingston House. So, I think that just because this is a slightly pinky bathroom, we don't need to go the whole hog and make sure that the talcum powder's pink and the hand wash is pink, etc., etc. I don't think you need to gussy it up. And I hate the dried flowers in the mantelpiece. I mean, you know, does it add to it? I don't think so.
No.
It's simplicity these days. People are so sophisticated.
Yeah.
Some of this is old-fashioned.